Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 7 of the hearing list. This matter may kindly be taken up after 2 weeks, madam.
Why?
In this matter also we were supposed to file a rejoinder. We had forwarded a copy of the draft. So thereafter the petitioner is suggesting some additional changes in this draft. That's why we could not file it. By the next date, we will file it. My lord.
You're for?
I'm for the petitioner.
Respondents are here. Yes, on pre-made by petitioner, this is matter after 2 weeks.
Much obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, I'd like to make a mention of item 6. It's a joint request, Your Lordship.
Joint request, Your Lordship.
You're for the respondent?
Yes, Your Lordship, private respondent.
Private respondent?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Who's for the state? Very well,
Like after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
If I'm not mistaken, some of the respondents have
Passed
died.
away, yes, Your Lordship.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So
Some
have
of
you
them
taken?
pass away.
No, have you taken steps for deletion of their name?
No, Your Lordship.
Then you have to file a petition or you mention in court that they have to be struck off.
We'll file, Your Lordship, necessary application.
Pre-made by the petitioner. This is matter after 2 weeks.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 8 as the conducting counsel is out of station.
Pre-made by petitioner, this is matter after 2 weeks.
Daily list item number 1.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, we've already filed our affidavit, Your Lordship. In this case, however, Your Lordship, we're requiring some accommodation for today, Your Lordship. The Advocate General is not available, Your Lordship. Currently not available, Your Lordship.
Then, last date they had taken German in this regard.
Last,
Given a couple of
on the
days,
last
they've
date, we
taken-
were supposed to file an affidavit. I've already filed, Your Lordship. We've given him a copy also.
Lordship, that may be recorded, my lord. Previously, they have furnished me a copy of the affidavit, and later they have again furnished another copy of it, stating.
Your Lordship, I had mentioned on the last date,
Oh,
Your
yes,
Lordship,
yes.
but
There was
that-
some-
there was a mistake,
So
Your
I have
Lordship.
received 2 copies, Lordship. That may be
So
kept
the-
on record because a copy was served to me, stating it to be filed. But thereafter they said that was not filed, and again after
Mr. Bora,
rectification.
Mr. Bora, you see what happened is, if I recall correctly, on the last date you had received advance copy,
Lordship,
but they have not filed any official copy.
Lordship,
It was, I think Ms. Longa was there.
Lordship.
She had said that there was some mistake in the copy that was supposed to be filed before the court. So this court has allowed them to file the proper. So you see, the previous copy that was given to you, you just threw it into the dustbin. Why keep it on record? We'll hear this matter when?
Your
Tomorrow?
Lordship, not Your Lordship,
within a day or
3
two,
weeks, Your Lordship, because the Advocate General is,
no,
won't be in
Lordship, no.
Shillong, Your Lordship.
Whatever
And
it
this
is,
matter
but we
requires
see-
physical hearing, Your Lordship.
Lordship, no, but previously also he had appeared VC. He said that after from Supreme Court he'll appear for VC.
Your Lordship,
No,
if
within
he
a day or
is,
two at the most, my lordship.
if he is not
Every
available,
time
he is
they
the
have been taking
conducting counsel.
adjournments as per their convenient date, lordship. They have been taken as per their convenience time.
You should not delay the matter.
Yes, Your Lordship.
We did not
Positively
this week
after
at
3
this,
weeks, Your
lordship.
Lordship, because he'll be in Shillong after 3
No,
weeks, Your
but we
Lordship.
see what is the purpose of this dealing this matter. Within this week I pray for lordship. Altogether, previously also they have taken 6 as well in the other suit, and they here this is about to be 4 adjournments, lordship.
No,
But we see he can appear.
no. If I recall correctly, the Advocate General did. He has made some mention not in this court, some of the court. I think in DB.
Yeah,
That in June he will not be.
Yes, Your Lordship.
whatever.
He has his. I know. Whether he's on a private tour or he has some official engagement, we don't know.
Yeah, today also he appeared by VC. He can appear here also by VC also. Today he had that option, but he didn't utilize it, lordship.
He could have.
Yes, lordship. I am used to with this whole practice of taking adjournment, lordship.
He's currently not available, Your Lordship, as of now.
But he can appear by VC.
Other councils are
He's
government councils are
not
also there.
available as of now, Your Lordship.
Then they can communicate tomorrow or the day after. He can give a call as per his convenience. Within this week, lordship, there is no. I'm surprised, lordship, with the whole practice. Within this week, lordship.
No, we'll fix. Okay. I'll fix the matter up to 2 weeks.
3 weeks, Your Lordship.
No, lordship.
He won't be in Shillong, Your Lordship. He won't be in India.
No, he won't be. Oh,
No, lordship. Then he can give at least have a word with him. In this week, will it be or not? Which particular date he will leaving?
3 weeks, Your Lordship. He'll be taken up after 3 weeks.
he's not. If he'll not be in India, then what can we do?
No, which particular date he will be leaving India? I just want to know the confirmed date. Otherwise, after
That is
2
not for you to say, Mr. Bora. They also have their right.
other councils are also there, lordship.
True. They have other counsel. This court has repeatedly requested other counsel to take up. If they are not able to, what can I do?
So let him be sure which particular date he will be leaving.
You suggest a date.
Your Lordship, 30th?
13.
30th, Your Lordship.
Lordship, what is
30th of June.
What's the urgency here, Mr. Bora?
simply because we are waiting for execution to file also, lordship. Simply dealing the matter without any grounds, lordship. There's no merit.
But if I recall correctly, there is no interim order.
Lordship, there's no such.
In fact, they have also considered that if you want to take steps in execution, you can do it.
Lordship, but
So you do it.
what to say, lordship?
If personal difficulty is cited, nothing in there.
I'm used to with such kind of reasons. What to say, lord? Other councils can appear, lordship. Additional AG also can appear. Other government also.
That's not for us to say.
That's right, lordship. But taking so many adjournments, lordship. all the way from Guwahati.
This is, you see, these are all, you know very well, these are all arrangements between client and counsel.
Coming all the way from Guwahati and every day to take adjournments, Lordship.
That is why, you see, I have also maintained, or rather, you see, also given you the leave to, even when you are in Guwahati or elsewhere, you can always appear by VC. Mentioned, Ms. I. Larat G has submitted that the reply to the affidavit filed by the respondent has been filed before this court. Copy of which has also been served upon the said respondent. Next, as far as the hearing of this petition is concerned, the learned G has submitted that the learned Advocate General would desires to take up this matter, and for which he is also required to be present personally or physically in court. However, because of his personal preoccupation and not being in station, it is prayed that some accommodation will be allowed in this regard. Mr. I. Boral, counsel for the respondent, has strongly objected to the prayer made on the ground that the petitioner has sought for accommodation and adjournment in this matter for a number of time. However, this court would consider the personal inconvenience of the learned AG, and accordingly the accommodation sought for is granted. As prayed for, as prayed for by Mr. Leonard G. This is matter on 30th. It is made clear that the matter is to be heard definitely on its set date, and the petitioner is to make necessary arrangement for the same. Order accordingly. 30th.
Much obliged, Lordship.
I didn't receive a signed copy of the rejoinder. Not the signed copy.
Your Lordship, we've already given him a copy.
No, not the signed, duly signed copy.
That's not required, Your Lordship.
Signed copy, what would you do? Why would you require a signed copy?
That's not required, Your Lordship. That is only for the court, Your Lordship.
The receipt you had given, isn't it? You have given the receipt that you have received.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Is it a large chance, Lordship?
We'll see.
I hope so. That may be recorded. That's my kind prayer, Lordship.
I have already noted. You read the order. That they have to make definite arrangement on that day. So either AG comes or somebody comes. That will be it. Thank you.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Item number 3.
May it please your Lordship. Lordship, this is the matter which your Lordship was pleased to hear last Friday.
Yes, yes.
The Nehu matter, your Lordship.
Yes, yes.
So in this connection, your Lordship, I was to make certain clarifications on the queries which had fallen from your Lordship.
Not necessary clarification. You are just you're allowed to file your written argument.
Written argument was already filed, your Lordship.
No, and on top of what you have filed, if you said that you want some additional authorities to be filed, so you do that.
That is what I'm placing, your Lordship. I'm just placing that, your Lordship. Lordship, the
Mr.
first
Sen,
query from
you received copy here.
Lordship, the first query from your Lordship, which had fallen.
Oh,
whether these three benefits are given. Yes. Whether there is any.
No, that have you clarified on that?
Lordship, this is actually your Lordship has dealt with the matter, and I'm referring to a judgment passed by your Lordship in this regard. I'm placing it before your
No,
Lordship.
no.
right
You
now.
see, the query is this. The query is this.
Yes.
If I understand, if I recall correctly, that you have stated that your client is entitled to so and so on.
Right.
Then now what the court is asking you is whether some other similarly situated, persons are also receiving the same, or
Lordship.
they have, they have not received.
Lordship.
So
Lordship.
have you cited those examples?
That is exactly what I'm placing, Lordship, before your Lordship right now.
That's okay.
Lordship, first, your Lordship is, if I'm referring to a judgment passed by your Lordship, in regard to the, Lordship will remember there were some other matters which were being listed together earlier, which your Lordship has disposed of. Lordship, may kindly look at the judgment passed by your Lordship in WPC number 45 of 15 and WPC 46 of 15, Lordship. There's a common judgment in order, your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, in this, our very case was also that all the three has been given. Just to enunciate that, your Lordship, first, I'm referring to para 3 of the judgment, your Lordship.
Just a moment.
Lordship.
Para 3.
Lordship, I would be referring to para 3, 4, and 9. These are the three paras in which those three upgradations have been given to these two petitions. So para 3, if I may read, your Lordship.
Yes.
In course of his service, on completion of 8 years of service, he was granted the first financial upgradation under the one-time upward movement autumn scheme. So this is the first upgradation, Lordship. Lordship, para 4. I'm not reading the rest of the para.
Yes.
Just to bring home the factor. Para 4, your Lordship, is again on the introduction of the assured career progression scheme, effective from the month of August 99. The scheme, which provides for financial upgradation on completion of 12 years service, the petitioner on completion of 12 years service was granted the second financial upgradation by office order dated so and so. So this is the second upgradation, Lordship, under the ACP scheme. And para 9, Lordship, at page 5.
Yes.
May I read, Lordship? Para 9. Under the MACB scheme, after a period of 10 years from 6/3/2006, the petitioner is due to receive the third MACP with effect from 6/3/16, which was given to him.
Yes.
So, Lordship will kindly note, in these two cases, the three upgradations, that is first under autumn, second under ACP, and the third under MACP, has been given. So, which is actually due to any of these non-teaching staff. Now, your Lordship, Lordship, actually this document has been annexed in the other petitions, 161. So I'm just placing the relevant page, your Lordship. If your Lordship is pleased to see. A very similar case, Lordship, the matter which your Lordship is hearing now, the petitioner is a technical assistant, Lordship. If your Lordship is pleased to turn to the second page of this document.
This
under
was
item number.
okay. So this was annexed. This was annexed with 161.
Yes, it is there, Lordship, in page. But I'm just for ready reference. I'm just giving your Lordship.
Okay.
In 161, Lordship, it is at page 45, 46, and
Yes,
47.
yes.
The relevant page is annexure 10, page 45, starting. So just for your ready reference, Lordship. Now, if your Lordship is pleased to come to item 11 and page 40 in the second page.
Yes.
The name is one Srimati Sarvila Rapsang. If your Lordship has got it.
Yes, yes, yes. Please.
Now, Lordship, kindly note the post program assistant, and below that, Lordship, it's TA, means technical, redesignated as technical assistant, your Lordship. TA,
Yes,
that's
yes,
a
yes.
technical assistant. So that is the post I am holding, your Lordship. My post was also redesignated and technical assistant. So I'm absolutely similarly situated, Lordship.
Okay.
Now, next, Lordship will see the pay scale of this program assistant is 425,700. If your Lordship has got it.
Yes, 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 yes.
So next column, Lordship, the fifth column will kindly see, Lordship, is autumn.
Yes.
So for the three benefits she has got is autumn. Next is SFU under SAP, that is the second financial upgradation, and third is under MSCP.
Okay.
So the relevant upgradations which she has got, Lordship, is in the next column, column 6.
Yes.
So this is to bring home the fact, your Lordship, that a person which is absolutely similar to my case,
Yes.
and the post held by her has also been upgraded to the post of technical assistant,
Yes.
has been given these three benefits under autumn, SCP and MSCP, Lordship.
Yes.
So my prayer, Lordship, I may be given the similar benefit, your Lordship. Now, the next, Lordship, before I turn the page, Lordship, the first column I had referred to, TA redesignated. So this is very pertinent. Her post has also been redesignated, which is my case also, your Lordship. So redesignation is not considered as an upgradation. Redesignation is a separate thing altogether, Lordship. In the next page, Lordship, my name finds mention, page 3.
Yes.
Lordship, my name is at 15 and this item number 161 is at 14.
Yes.
Now, first, my name, NR Paul at 15, last one, Lordship, blacksmith,
Yes.
redesignated, TA redesignation, Lordship. So from date of joining, whatever redesignation. So very similar to Ms. Rapsang. Whereas in my case, your Lordship, you'll see only autumn, its redesignation is considered as one. So only two benefits given. The same goes for item number 161, which is at item number 14, again redesignated as the technical assistant, but only two benefits given.
Okay.
So this was the first query which had fallen from your Lordship. Now, just to answer one more, your Lordship, that Lordship had, because I had argued, your Lordship, that the first revision, Lordship, it is a revision under the fifth CPC. So Lordship had wanted to know that from where we can establish this fact that this is not an upgradation and this is a revision under the revision of pay.
Yes.
Lordship, so for that, your Lordship, may I place Lordship, first of all, Lordship, in our rejoinder which we have filed, your Lordship, it is there, but I have just for your ready reference, it's in the note which I placed today, Lordship. Annexure 1. This is a document which we've already filed in our rejoinder, Lordship. But just for ready reference, I brought it by this additional note.
Yes.
Now, Lordship, this is a notification dated 6/7/2005 of the Northeastern Indian University. Lordship, I am at serial number 2.
Yes.
Lordship, kindly note, this is technical assistant.
Yes.
Now kindly see your lordship, the core pay scale.
Yes.
Core pay scale is 4,500, 7,000. So this is a document which is issued by the respondent university to show what is the core pay scale and subsequent upgradation under FEF, that is first financial upgradation and second financial upgradation. So the core pay scale for the post of technical assistant is 4,500, 7,000. So if it is a core pay scale, obviously, lordship, this is not an upgradation by any stretch of imagination by their own showing. And this is not some document I'm bringing forth now, it's in our rejoinder, lordship. Now in the next column, your lordship will see pay scale for FFU, that is first financial upgradation. That is 5,500, 9,000. And the third is pay scale for SFU, that is the second financial upgradation, that is 8,000, 13,500.
Yes.
This is their own showing.
Yes.
So if this be the case, your lordship, which Nehu has argued so far, that 4,500, 7,000 is an upgradation, is belied by their own document. Because they have pleaded that 4,500, 7,000 was given to me as an upgradation. But they themselves are saying the core pay scale for technical assistant is 4,500, 7,000. And this is the correct position, your lordship, because if your lordship is pleased to turn to the next page, I have brought on record what is the revision of pay scale as per the CCSR revision of pay rules of 1997, lordship. Now,
Yes.
in this, your lordship is pleased to turn to page 5 of this note, your lordship.
Yes.
Lordship wanted to know what I have pleaded, that as per the 5th CPC, lordship, this revision has taken place across the board for everybody, not particular to the petitioner, lordship. When revision of pay has taken place as per 5th CPC, the scales were revised across the board throughout the country with regard to these particular pay scales. So lordship will now kindly look at page 5, serial number 8.
Yes.
Lordship will see the post grade is S8.
Yes.
And against that, the first is 13. So I'm not on that, lordship. The second part of the scale, 1,400, 2,300.
Yes.
Lordship, it is a bit confusing. First, if the scale was 1,350 and the outer one was 2,000, I'm not on that, lordship, because the scale which I was getting was 1,400, 2,300. If your lordship has got it.
Yes. 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 I got it.
Yeah. So lordship will kindly remember that the scale which was this petitioner and this post was having earlier was 1,400, 2,300.
So on redesignation, you will draw this
4,000, 5,000, 7,000.
Okay.
And that is not particular to me. This is the revised pay scale across the board, all India, lordship.
Yes.
This is
Good.
what I've annexed. Page 4 starts off the revised
Yes.
scale of post carrying presence. This is as per the 5th CPC, effective from 1196.
Yes.
So this clearly establishes, your lordship, that this was not an upgradation. This was a revision of pay as per the 5th CPC. So 4,500, 7,000 was a revised pay scale, and this subsequently Nehu has clearly stated is my core pay scale, which I just showed your lordship, just that other document. Lordship, this is also reflected in page 23 of the writ petition. Page 23, lordship has got it.
Yes.
Lordship, this is the standard common pay scales as per part A of the first schedule annexed to Ministry of Finance. Lordship has got that document.
Yes. Yes.
So this is the revision of pay, the revised pay scales, Lordship. Now, Lordship,
But this
under
pay,
serial number 8.
see, this pay scale, was it
Lordship.
adopted by UGC and
This is the adopted one, Lordship, by Nehu, what I'm referring to now.
okay.
And this is in our petition already. Earlier one is as per the CC revision of pay rules, all the scales I've tried to show you, Lordship. This document is what has been adopted by Nehu. Lordship will kindly see serial 8, S8, 4,500, 7,000. This is the revised pay scale.
Okay.
Which becomes the core pay scale. So, Lordship, I'm due to get 2 upgradations after that, but they have only given me one, calling it a third MSCP, which actually is a second one, and they should give me third from whenever it is due. Lordship.
Done.
Lordship, only one thing, I'll take the liberty, Your Lordship, though Your Lordship was pleased to already hear 161. In this
I think I'll some small. Let us finish 162. My lord. Small clarification. Then my learned trainer friend can switch over to 61.
No, this is 61.
No.
No, this is 62, Lordship.
162. My lord. She's still on 160. And just small some clarification. Okay. 5 minutes. Thereafter, my learned friend can go to 160.
Okay.
Done. I can start, my lord. Now, my lords. Here, Your Lordship, my lord. I will not make it long. Very short. Here, the case, my lord. The entire case, my lord. Her case is that the redesignation, the pay scale which was given 2001, redesignation became effective, my lord. Originally it was, my lord, mechanic, then he became technical assistant. And that happened, my lord, he joined in 81. In 88, redesignation was done. Now, initial redesignation, my lord, university says, you will be in the same pay scale. They have not upgraded. Same pay scale, right? 2001, pursuant to a decision of the university, they conveyed, no, on your redesignations, we place you in a core pay scale. Now, whether they have mentioned as a core pay scale, that will not make a difference. What my lord will look into it, what was the pay scale he was enjoying in 88? And what was the pay scale he was given? Admittedly, my lord, he was enjoying a pay scale, my lord, which is under 5th pay revision, my lord, serial number 5.
3050.
Serial number, yes, my lord. And what he was given as a core pay scale, my lord, 8. This is a quantum jump.
4500.
Yes, my lord. Quantum jump. So this is not what my learned friend trying to pass on. Perhaps this is a across the board, a general, my lord, corresponding pay revision. Corresponding pay revision of what? That 5 has not been revised to 8. That's wrong. That I'll take, my lord. The next page it is there how it became. So, my lord, there was a quantum jump. It was given as a core pay scale, but resulted into financial upgradation, resulted into financial benefit. What the EGC letter, my lord, 2010, which I have already pointed out to my lord, it says it has to be adjusted against any, my lord, cadre restructuring, my lord, redesignation comes under cadre, if they results into financial gain. So good enough, my lord. He got a quantum jump. Now, my lord, other thing, 2001, her old grievance is 2001. 2001, why? Number one, that redesignation should have been effective from 81. And then under OTM, it should have been given to her from 89. So she is virtually, if that is so, then she is entitled for second, third. If that is so, my lord, she should have assailed the decision. I am saying it is correct. 2000 is absolutely correct, my lord. Nothing wrong in it. The first redesignation, core pay scale, higher pay scale given. Secondly, by the same order, my lord, 2001, what the university did with effect from, my lord, September 96.
But why, see, when it was given, why was his date of appointment not reckoned with? It should have been reckoned with as far as the date of appointment is concerned.
No, I'm just coming.
Therefore,
I'm just coming. So far, redesignation is concerned, my lord. This is, my lord, at what point of time, my lord, they will do the redesignation. These depend on the employer, my lord, depending on their administrative requirement. So they have taken it up in 88. That's how, my lord, they have done it from 88. So there is no question, my lord, they are doing it from 8. This is a purely a decision of the university. They have done it from 88. Initially in the same pay scale from 2001, they have issued an order. They have given a quantum jump. And by the same order, what they did, they have granted him also a benefit financial upgradation under OTM, because OTM has to be given, my lord, from the last financial benefit. Now, last financial benefit happened, my lord, September 88. So it becomes due 8 years would lapse, my lord. in September 96. From September 96, he was given another. So 1, 2 he gets. Under MSCP, my lord, when it came to force, it said 3. But to be adjusted again, credit, restructuring, all those things, university ladder. So only one more thing remained. So, my lord, that was granted on completion of 30-year service, 2008. Now, my learned friend's main grievance is 2001. Where can she challenge it 2000? Assuming, I am saying is correct, assuming there is something, my lord, she should have challenged it within a reasonable time. It is well within her knowledge. 2001, when she filed the writ petition? 2015. Almost after 14 years. Because nothing, when she, ultimately, my lord, she received, my lord, the third, my lord, financial operation, just, my lord, a desperate attempt to squeeze out something more. Whole intent. Now, my lord is fully aware, my lord, there has to be a writ petition within a reasonable. You cannot challenge a 2001 decision by filing a writ petition in 2015. That is one aspect. So, my humble submission, my lord, all three has been given.
So, the principle of delay and laches will come.
Well, rather, otherwise also this order is perfectly all right, nothing wrong in it. Now, my lord, if I can take your lordship, my learned friend has referred to some documents. I don't know how this document at page 45, lordship, which my learned friend has supplied a loose copy. This has been annexed at page 45 of the writ petition 161. 161. How it helps, my lord, I unable to understand. Now, your lordship, if I can take my lord into that document, that's very important.
Yes.
Madam, if I can take your lordship, that is the order dated, my lord, we will see 8/50/2015, after MSAP came into force. Now, she has referred to 3 and 4, BK Das. Now, my lord, admittedly, this person, technical assistant, he has been redesignated. Now, lordship will see what are the benefit we have given, my lord. Lordship will come under column 5. Now, BK Das, what benefit? Redesignation.
No, that serial 11 was referred to.
11.
I don't know. But anyway, my lord, I'll refer to it. But these are similarly situated people. I'll just refer to it for my case. BK Das, my lord. Your lordship find technical assistant redesignations. Lordship will see redesignation, we have counted one benefit. We paid him 4,500 to 7,000. This is resulted in a higher pay scale. We have counted it as 1. Then he was granted under FFU, my lord, considering the timing. Then 3rd under MSCP. So redesignation was count. Similarly, if your lordship comes to Havaldar Singh, redesignation, similarly, his redesignation was counted.
Mr. Sen, just a moment.
Lordship.
I don't understand the terminology used, because when he was, his trade was redesignated, then redesignation comes here, and this is a pay scale for 4,507.
Lordship.
Next column, it says FFU, which means first financial
upgradation. 3rd
upgradation.
financial. First financial, lordship will take note. First financial upgradation within bracket under SCP.
Yeah, under SCP, sure. Whatever the case may be. Now, where's the second?
Second, third. No.
Why it comes directly to 3rd MSCP?
That's what a person is required, my lord. Ultimately, UGC letter says all a person required to get during his service career 3 financial upgrades. Now, admittedly, redesignation 1, UGC say. Financial upgradation, my lord.
Okay.
What happened? First one he got. Now, by that time, second one he would have got. I think he was not qualified. Second one obviously cannot be within issue. MSCP came. So, we have given him under MSCP. Then we have MSCP. How many he got altogether? Redesignation 1. Under, my lord, FFU 2nd, 3rd. That's how, my lord. All that, my lord, the law scheme UGC letter contemplating 3. Not more than 3. This can be by way of redesignation, this can be under OTUM, this can be employer of its own by way of mass stepping up. Can be anything. Okay. Similar is the case 4. 4, my lord, what will be the effect, your lordship? It is similarly situated. This will open a Pandora box, my lord, touching it. Now you have referred to 15. Serial number 11. How it is? Program assistant, technical. OTUM 164. My lord, these again, my lord, these will depend, my lord, her date of joining. OTUM, My lord, technical assistant, when is program is 84. This is, your lordship will see, my lord, the date of joining.
He joined in 29/10/84.
84. I don't know, my lord, the date of the third MSCP as MSCP.
So
92.
see here, see instead of that FFU, this SFU comes.
Second financial upgradations.
So
No, my lord, here they have taken into account first, then they said will give second. But these are purely technical, my lord. All that thing your lordship will look into it, my lord. Overall, how many financial upgradations they have got. Now OTUM they have got one. Now this is counted as second, this is counted as third. So my lord, what is required, my lord, ultimately, because there are a number of cases, my lord, how many financial upgradation and benefit got in the life by way of redesignations, financial upgradation under ACP, MSCP, my lord. If a person, my lord, obtain, my lord, 3 financial upgradation, my lord, there is sufficient compliance with that's it, my lord. Their way of writing in different cases might be different, my lord.
There is no quarrel there.
No.
They are also having, you see, they don't have any problem with that.
No, they don't have. Nobody has come.
The only thing is that they insist that instead of getting 3 upgradation, financial upgradation, he got only 2. That's his stand.
That is his stand. He is not counting redesignation.
Yes.
Now the question is, my lord, whether that redesignation amounts to financial benefit.
That's the only issue to be decided.
That is the only issue lordship will decide. And that issue, my lord, that was granted to him 2001. And 2001 he never challenged. And one thing, my lord, 2001, what it categorically said, your lordships, 2001, I mean 2010, the letter of the UGC, that is binding on. UGC is not even, UGC said any cadre restructuring resulted into financial gain has to be counted. No, we cannot go against that. That is very clear. Not this latter is under challenge. So here, my lord, admittedly, higher benefit was given. We mentioned it in a core pay scale, but what your lordship will see, what before granting this pay scale, what pay scale he was enjoying? 5. He came to 8.
Yes,
that is a, my lord, quantum jump. Huge benefit. And we are not supposed to give him 5, 8. He is, my lord, going by the scheme, otherwise entitled to 6. We have given him that. And this is true to others also, my lord. Nobody has any complaint. Similarly situated, as I pointed out, my lord, 7, 2, 3. Similarly situated. This will open a panel. Now, going to pay revision, I cannot understand, my lord. This is not a what was granted higher pay scale on pay revision, my lord, that 4,500 to 7,000. This is not a corresponding revised pay scale. The course, my lord, the original pay scale under 5th CPC, my lord, prior to he was given that serial number 8, 4,500, 700,000, it was, my lord, I have mentioned in my written submission, your lordship, it was, my lord, serial number 5. If I can, my lord, briefly, with this I will conclude, your lordship. If I can briefly take, my lord, this is annexed here with that writ petition, my lord. At page 23.
Page 23
of the writ petition, my lord. This writ petition, 162.
This table?
My lord, this table. This is the, my lord, pay recommendation, my lord, after the 5th CPC. Now he was at serial number, my lord, pay scale at?
Page 23.
Page 23, my lord. Of the writ petition.
161.
162, my lord, sorry. Scale 5, your lordship.
Yes, yes.
30504. This was the pay scale where he was, my lord. Before that 2001, my lord, we placed him the pay scale at serial number 8. So quantum jump. And my lord, if your lordship comes, what this pay scale became, my lord, after revision. So what my learned friend, if your lordship kindly come to page 25. 25 is the revision carried out, my lord. 6th pay revision.
Yes.
6th pay revision was carried out. So my humble submission, my lord, what my learned friend is submitting, your lordship, that this is a corresponding revised pay scale of what pay scale he was already. This is absolutely wrong, your lordship. This is a quantum jump from 5 to 8. So this is a, my lord, submission, lordship, as I have pointed, similarly situated person given similarly benefit. The 2 and 3, 3 and 4 I have pointed out, my lord, in 161. So, my lord, it doesn't call for it. It will open a Pandora box.
But you can't explain what about in 11.
11, my lord.
You can't explain what.
11, my lord.
Why?
No, 11, lordship. No, 11, my lord.
Why, if she was also similarly situated, then.
No, then my lord, what is the her space
In
skill?
that case, what happened? Why Uttam, then second ACP, then MACP? She was also, redesignated.
Lordship. Program assistant, my lord, I don't know, my lord, if she is from the same cadre. That you will have to, my lord. That's very important. Program assistant.
See, Mr. Sen, I think that would be very pertinent because now we are talking about the issue of parity now.
Lordship. Lordship, if you are, my lord, will look into, because I have checked others, my lord, all redesignation, my lord, similarly as redesignation, all has been counted. With an exception, my lord, I like this, I may just, my lord, come back. Anyway, this is, except this, Lordship will look into other,
Exactly.
all redesignation.
Exactly. If you can't explain that,
Lordship.
that anomaly or whatever, it could be an anomaly, we don't know.
Could be something, my lord.
Then,
but if your lordship,
they have every right to.
No, I'm not saying. Obviously, they
to refer
will rely on it. But other, you look into all redesignation, my lord, similarly treated. So, my lords, I don't know, your lordships. I may just get a small clarification. What is this? So, my humble submission, my lord, except this, my lord, except my lord, this may be an anomaly. What appears to me is it's some kind of anomaly. Otherwise, all similarly situated, same treatment. So, my humble submission, my lord, doesn't call for interference.
Lordship, what my learned friend has submitted is not an anomaly, Your Lordship, because my learned friend has skipped serial number 1 and it escaped my notice. Lordship, number 1 is also the same.
Just move.
I'm grateful to my learned friend for going through, because I had missed it also, Lordship. Number 1 is also same. Srimati Deep in Grove. Page 45, Lordship. Which we've given separately.
Page 45, no? 161.
Lordship.
I switched from 161 to 162. Very difficult.
We've given separately the document also, Lordship.
We'll go by this.
Okay.
17.
Yes. Yes.
Lordship, in this, number 1, Your Lordship. DJ Pingrove.
Yes, yes.
Again, Lordship joined in 3879. Technical assistant, redesignated, Lordship. Very similar. Lordship, Autumn, SFU, 3rd MSCP. So it's not an isolated, 11 is not an isolated.
See, Mr. Sen,
I've noticed.
look at this. 1, 9 and 11. 9 is also.
1, 9 and 11.
Lordship. So these are not isolated cases here, Lordship. And this is with regard to technical assistant, Lordship. It is the same post. So if the post
No,
has been redesignated,
you see, from serial number 1 to 12, they are all technical assistant, assistant.
Lordship, all technical assistant.
In fact, till 11.
In fact, all your
till 15.
Redesignated as technical assistant.
Why this? See, Mr. Sen.
Yeah, I'll find out. I'm not.
Look at look at the contention here.
I got it.
If some of these employees are getting 3,
Why not me?
Why not? If some are not getting, why should he also get? It's a question of.
I'll find. There would be something, my lord. Only 3. If your lordship, that 15 out of that listed 15, my lord, 3 cases. Now, what could be the reason? Whether anyway, I'll just.
Could be because of the specific, or the nature of their.
Nature of the. Somebody might have opted for it without a higher pay scale. Somebody might have opted for it. I don't know.
Pay scales are reflected here.
It's all mentioned here, Lordship. There's no place for guessing here.
Pay scale all reflected here.
Everything is mentioned.
No, on redesignation. What I'm saying, on redesignation, all are not reflected. What is on
Lordship, on
redesignation?
redesignation, all have got 4,500,
4 pay scale
7,000
with
because the
425,
post
47.
has been redesignated.
42.
It is not personal to anybody.
Oh, I got it, my lord. I got it. Thanks, Lordship. Lordship will come on redesignation. Remains they have not got any bill. One, Lordship will come to one.
Yes.
Core pay scale. Before they were this assistant up to A70, their pay scale was 425. On redesignation remains same. It's unlike other cases. 425 to 700.
Yes.
Now your lordship come to other cases. Other cases, for example, 3 I have pointed out. 3 your lordship will come, my lord. Retire, redesignate. Before redesignation, it was, my lord, 260, 4,000. My lord, after redesignation, my lord, under 5th, 4500, 7,000. So on redesignation, they were never given higher pay scale. Now come to 11, my lord. I think it will be similar, my lord. 11. This is the answer, my lord. It's very clear.
Lordship, if
11
this
will
is the
come.
answer,
425,
mine does not
700.
explain.
Yeah.
425, 700. So they on resignations, they were not given jump. Then your lordship, these are the 3 cases, my lord. The record speaks for itself. So they were given OTM. And other cases, if your lordship, this supports me, this document. All other cases on redesignation, quantum jump. So this was counted as a benefit. So I think, my lord, there is no scope of doubt. Initially, there was some doubt in my mind. But university won't do like this, my lord. Why they should pick up
That's
to?
why, see,
Can't be, my lord.
that's why I was wondering also
Yes,
why.
on redesignation, they were not given higher pay scale. So if it is not
Lordship,
given, my lord,
kindly
obviously
see
they are
9.
entitled for financial leverage. So my humble
Lordship,
submission, now
kindly
things
see
are
9.
very clear, my lord. It doesn't call for any interference. This will open a Pandora box, my lord.
Lordship,
Just a
kindly
minute,
see
please.
serial number 9.
Yes.
Again belies the argument of my learned friend.
No, 9 is very clear. It says autumn promotion.
No, Lordship, before that, Lordship, kindly see.
Yes.
He is trying to say that the pay scale was, because it remained the same. So here again, it is, they also got something in between, Lordship.
Yeah, 38,
Lordship,
38 to
380, 560.
560.
Then in between, they got 1,423,000.
It's not a case of
Which is
redesignation.
exactly
This is
my
not a
case.
case of redesignation.
Lordship,
This is something else.
this is my exact case. In between, it was 1,400, 2,300. And then after redesignation, it became 4,500.
No, there's no question of redesignation.
It's not a redesignation.
Lordship.
No,
So,
not
Lordship, I think.
not
Lordship.
not redesignation.
No, there is no redesignation in this case.
Because here it says
No.
DPC.
it says TA
DPC.
under bracket DPC.
Department.
While in other case it says TA
It says,
redesignation or redesignated.
Lordship.
Redesignated, yes.
Lordship.
Very confusing.
So, Lordship, what the other point which my learned friend was trying to argue, Your Lordship, that they have given this is a quantum leap and so much has been given.
No, yes. This all boils down to calculation.
Lordship. But it cannot differ from person to person. If they
Why?
are,
See, if you look at this list, you'll find
Lordship.
some are different, some are some are placed under different pay scale, some are not. Some are
Exactly the point, Lordship. There cannot be, the parity has to be there, Your Lordship. Whims and fancies cannot decide the pay scale. Because the pay scale is,
Just a moment, Mr. Sen. As far as this annexure is concerned, in your counter, have you clarified on this?
No, my lord, now I think I have clarified, your lordship. Initially, my lord, there was on redesignation, my lord, those who were given, my lord, independently 3 under OTM, lordship, it is very clear on redesignation they are not given higher pay scale. So in redesignation, if there are no higher pay scale, what the UGC letter say, this should result in financial gain, upgradation. Then it is to be adjusted. But since in these few instances, my lord, after redesignation, they were retained in the same old scale, so they are entitled for 3. That 3 comes. Now, the record speaks for itself, your lord. As regarding other my learned friend, DPC and all, they stand all together in a different footing. Lordship will see the case of redesignations, my lord, fall in line with my submissions. There is no discriminations. So if your lordship say they are entitled, my lord, this is open up under a box. Nobody has any grievance. So my humble submission, things are very clear and categorical. My humble submission doesn't call for any difference.
Okay, I think that's it.
Madam.
Lordship,
Joel.
The other matter, your lordship, briefly in 2 minutes, if I can just,
161.
which we are
But
lordship
you
has
have-
heard long before.
No, you have referred to 161 also.
Yeah, no, 161 lordship. What is the difference? Is like lordship. I'll just take 2 minutes to of your lordship, sir. Lordship, in this case, your lordship, what has happened is
Yes.
lordship, he joined in 5/12/88.
Yes.
Lordship, the post he was holding was technician C.
Yeah.
So, lordship, if he joined in 88, number one, lordship, in 96, 8 years completed.
Yes.
So after 8 years in 96, he was due to get his first upgradation under autumn, not given, lordship. In this case, autumn not given. Lordship, the other cases that autumn given and the third MECP given. In this one, lordship, the autumn not given. First upgradation not given. Lordship, thereafter, similarly, because all these posts got redesignated as technical assistant. This is common to both the cases, lordship. This post got redesignated as technical assistant. And when this post was redesignated, your lordship, the revised pay scale was 4,500, 7,000.
Okay.
So again, I reiterate, your lordship, this is and I mentioned and I try to show from the ROP, lordship, the revision of pay scales, lordship. This is all across all India for that particular post of technical assistant, which has also had to be adopted by NEHU. So, lordship, because of the redesignation, the post has been, now the post from 4,500, 7,000, it has been receiving 5,000, 9,000. So, lordship, there is no upgradation given. Am I clear so far, your lordship? Now, lordship, I'll just quickly take your lordship to one chart which will just enunciate everything. If your lordship is pleased to turn to page 21.
Yes.
Page 21, serial number 1, lordship. That is the petitioner,
Yes.
A.K. Barua. Earlier, the post was known as Technician 3.
Yes.
Date of joining 15/12/88. Scale of pay, lordship, was this 4,000, 6,000. Now, this post gets redesignated, lordship, as technician assistant.
Yes.
And the scale after core pay scale in which notionally placed after redesignation is 4,500, 7,000. Am I clear, lordship?
Yes.
With effect from 1/1/96. This is again a NEHU document. This is an order of
But
NEHU.
why is 4,000 then?
Lordship, Lordship will kindly appreciate that this is the 4,000, 6,000 is the scale which he was receiving.
No, 4,000, 7,000. Oh.
No, 4,500, 7,000 is the upgrade, the revised pay scale.
The type copy.
What is the type copy?
Yes, madam.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lordship, that's typing error.
Okay, so 4,500.
Lordship, only word which is crucial here, this is the core pay scale in which notionally placed after redesignation.
Yes.
So NEHU themselves admit it is a core pay scale, Lordship. Core pay scale is the starting of a post. I think we are all clear on this, Lordship. So they themselves, when they say it is a core pay scale, so obviously it is not an upgradation, Lordship. Now, subsequently, they cannot turn around and say this was an upgradation. This is again, and Lordship will kindly look at the bottom of this page. It
Yes.
says the above mentioned technical staff of USIC be granted first financial upgradation FFU and second financial upgradation SFU as hereunder in terms of the provisions of the ACP scheme effective from so and so as per resolution of the EC dated so. So Lordship, this document says my core pay scale is 4,500, 7,000 and I'm entitled to FFU and SFU. So they themselves say, Lordship, I'm entitled to 2 more.
Okay.
Next page, your Lordship will kindly see. Lordship, kindly see number 1, A. Barua, Technical Assistant, USIC.
Yes.
Lordship, date of appointment 15/12/88. Kindly note, Lordship, promotion. There's a cross. So there's been no promotion.
Yes.
Next is pay scale. So pay scale is a core pay scale that is 4,500, 7,000. This is Nehu's document. My core pay scale is 4,500, 7,000, not an upgradation. Effective from 1/1/96. Pay scale of autumn, if any, so and so. It cannot be because it's the same, so they have not given any autumn. Lordship, scale of pay. Then after that,
But what about this with effect from 15/12/96 autumn?
Lordship, no autumn has been given to me. Is an admitted case.
Okay.
Why your Lordship is, otherwise your Lordship will also note. Because autumn is to be given after 8 years.
Yes.
From 88, 96, yes, 8 years. But if they have given me autumn, your Lordship, then the pay scale is 4,500, 7,000. And pay scale of autumn is also 4,500, 7,000. Where is the upgradation, Lordship? By their own showing. So the scale remains the same, your Lordship. If the scale is that admittedly they have not given, this is further borne out by the document, Lordship. Lordship will come to the next column, scale of pay. That is the first upgradation that I've got.
Yes.
5,500, 9,000. Effective from 4/4/2001. And the last column, SFU to be considered in due course if otherwise admissible. So Lordship, they admit, that this, I am entitled to the second financial upgradation, your Lordship. So that means the first upgradation is 5,500, 9,000.
Yes.
And so the earlier argument 4,500, 7,000 is not an upgradation. It is just a revision of pay. Here again, Lordship, the third MSCP is, I'm also submitting a list of dates where I placed this, your Lordship. The third, here they give me the third MSCP on 30/10/2000, Lordship. The third MSCP is given on 7/7/2014, which is actually the second one, but they call it third.
Yes.
Lordship, the only thing is what my learned friend has been arguing, that we have given a quantum jump. Lordship, first of all, it is not for Nehu to give anybody anything. Nehu cannot give anything, Lordship. Revision of pay is not decided by Nehu. It being a central university, Lordship, it is bound by the central rules, your Lordship. So whenever there's a revision of pay, across the board, whatever is the revision of pay for the particular pay scale, they are bound to adopt it, and they have adopted also. And that is why, Your Lordship, what I had referred to, as per the revision, this earlier scale has been revised to so and so. NEHU has no say in this matter except to comply with it. So NEHU is not giving anything from its pocket that we have given 3 quantum or whatever in that chart. Kindly see, it was right on top so and so, but that is not for NEHU to decide. That is as per the central guidelines, Your Lordship. That is as per the revision of pay, whatever was revised and what was given to that particular pay scale, that revision of pay is, if I'm holding that particular post, is available to me. So that's how I've got it, Your Lordship. They have not done anybody any favor by giving what was the revised pay scale.
Okay.
Deeply obliged, Lordship.
Lordship, here also briefly similar almost redesignation, my lord, on higher pay scale. There is, my lord, 30 pay scales are there under 5th CPC. He was originally, my lord, on the post under 5th CPC, my lord, scale 5, same.
Yes.
Now he got a quantum jump again, my lord, to scale 8. He was brought to scale 8. Now you could have given him under OTUM. Lordship had looked into the chart. We have mentioned OTUM. If we give him OTUM, he gets it, my lord, from December 96. So, my lord, we always approach, my lord, adopt a employee-oriented approach, my lord. If we can give him a benefit, we have given him it with effect from 1/1/96. So, obviously, by way of redesignation. From scale 5, we brought him to scale 8. Not a quantum jump again, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, under ACP, my lord, from the last redesignation, my lord, last upgradation, my lord, 96, it becomes due in 2008. We did not wait. We have given him as early in 2001. Again, my lord, going out of the way, we have given him from 2001, counting it from the date of his initial appointment, though he is entitled under the scheme, my lord, only from the last upgradation, that is from 96. But still we have given. And third one, when MSCP came, my lord, 30 years of service, we have granted him that. So, my lord, these are more or less similar in nature, my lord. And lordship kindly will look into, in my written argument also, I have quoted, my lord, the condition contained in the letter of the UGC. We cannot override. They have said we will have to adjust from the upgradation. So my humble submission doesn't call for any. Obliged, my lord. Lordship has given all of us patience hearing.
Deeply obliged, Lordship. Deeply obliged.
Over many days. We're grateful, my lord.
Thank you. But
This is also I have submitted my written argument.
but Mr. Fowler, senior counsel for the petitioner, along with Ms.
You tell Babu more.
Also heard Mr. Essen. The submission in this case is complete. This submission in this matter has been concluded by the parties. Accordingly, the matter is now reserved for judgment.
Obliged.
Deeply obliged, Lordship. Deeply obliged.
Item number 4.
Lordship, in item number 4, Lordship, I have a prayer, Lordship. I am praying if this matter can be taken up next week, Lordship. Today, learned senior has some difficulty, Lordship. This matter was supposed to be taken up today, Lordship, but unfortunately, Lordship, due to some exigency, learned senior had to leave, Lordship. I am praying if this matter can be taken up next week, Lordship, subject to your Lordship's convenience.
Have you paid the cost?
Lordship, I'm told the cost has been paid, Lordship. I am told that the cost has been paid, Lordship.
You have to file a receipt before the court.
We'll file it, Lordship.
On payment. What about any objection? Mr. S. Chanda, learned counsel for the petitioner, has sought for accommodation on grounds of personal difficulty of the learned senior counsel, Mr. K. Paul, who is leading this matter. Who is leading in this matter? The respondent present has no objection. The respondent representing the I, Mr. H. Avram, representing the state respondent, as well as Mr. and has no objection to the prayer made. Accordingly, prayers are no. This is matter 1 week.
1 week, Lordship.
This is matter to 1 week.
Hello, Lordship.
Item number 5.
May it please, Lordship. Lordship, this matter is fixed for written argument, Lordship. This matter has already been heard.
You have filed yours.
Lordship is ready, Lordship. I may be allowed to file today, Lordship, in course of the day. I'll just supply it to the court master,
In
Lordship.
this matter, last question, just prayed you this court to just have any instruction, if any, from the school. So, Your Lordship, I was in a position to go in this school and meet the principal, and I came to know the petitioner lawyer. They said that just you take this instruction from the petitioner lawyer, from the petitioner lawyers to take the instruction, and I tell them this we have sent them notice also from the court subsequently, as because I am not in a position, and throughout they are misreading to this. So, Your Lordship, in such situation, I am not in a position to give any submission in this matter of this school, as well as I am the Union of India. Union is having the no this rule about it in this matters of this, and put my pass a preparatory, because petitioner lawyer is the person for the even others. I was
Mr. Lawyer
surprised.
is the counsel of the school.
Yes, Your Lordship, they are saying to me, even the Arvind Kumar Pathak, he was the already retired, he was in school, and he was the person who is instructed to me. And principal saying that why you are coming again and again to me, and it was insult to me, Your Lordship.
Lordship, I'm not able to catch up what.
And after that, they say that they'll be given the instruction to the counsel for the petitioner.
No, Mr. Devnath, let me understand correctly. You say that you had gone to the school, met the principal.
Yes, Your Lordship.
He says that the counsel for the school
From the school is
the petitioner, counsel for the petitioner.
yes, Your Lordship. And then even
Did he
they,
name, no, did he named him?
nothing is here. Even they are not interested to receive this letter from me also. They didn't give any receipt.
That is not a point.
Lordship, may kindly see the order dated 3rd June
No,
2024.
see, Mr.
So it is my submission is that receive Union of India not having any rule in this matter.
No, that
and
is
court may
Union
pay
of
the
India.
applicable
Okay,
letter.
that is okay. That is not a point. Now, suddenly, if you have come and state before the bar
Yes.
that this is what you have learned,
Yes, Your Lordship.
that the school,
Yes.
the school, see, was also represented by the counsel for the petitioner.
Yes, Your Lordship. They are saying this Mr. S.L.
so-
Sangres is that you discussed it.
Lordship, he has filed a affidavit for respondent 4 to.
No, we're not talking about that. But why would he say that?
Yes, Lordship, that is. But Lordship, notice have
Earlier-
been affected against those respondents.
Maybe
Lordship,
something.
and those respondents are not showing up, Lordship. So
I beg your
several
apology, Your
orders
Lordship,
have been
because the last
passed.
question also I have given that let me have the instruction from the
No,
school.
that's okay.
Several orders
See,
have been
as far as
passed.
you're concerned, see, that is okay. You say that you are representing only the union, not the school,
Yes, yes.
since you have not been empowered. But why would the principal say that it is Mr. Sangreso who had represented the school?
Even they are not interested to this letter from me, Lordship. They say no, we will not receive. You can give to us. Who are you?
Who?
Like this principal as well, this Arvind Kumar Pathak. They both of them were there.
So
Even
we
this
filed
petition also.
we are the petitioner here, Lordship.
Yes, you are representing.
So
We
you
are the
should
petitioner.
court may
The
pass a
notice have
private
been
order, what's about
affected
it,
against
but
those
my
respondents, all
submission
the
will be there.
respondents.
You know,
Initially, he was appearing for all the respondents, including to 4, 5, 6 to 8 Lordship. He was appearing.
When I
Now,
got the
Lordship-
brief, Ulysses, since then I am saying this,
No, that
I
is
cannot
okay.
represent for the school and Union of India completely different. And since beginning when I got the brief.
Yes, now after the matter has been heard and has proceeded ex parte also, Lordship. Now he comes up with this instruction. So
No, that is, you see, as far as the school is concerned,
yes, Lordship.
since he is not represented,
Yes,
it has proceeded ex parte or will
has
proceed
already
ex parte,
proceeded,
whatever.
Lordship. Yes, Lordship. Several notices have been affected against them.
True.
Just orders are there,
But
Lordship.
if he says that you are the same counsel appearing for the school,
Yes, Lordship.
then how can it be?
Lordship, we are the petitioner, Lordship.
You are a petitioner. You are not appearing for the school.
Yes,
You are appearing for the petitioner.
for the petitioner.
Why would he say that you are appearing for the school? For the
So, Lordship,
for the school
in
means
that-
for the managing committee.
Lordship, they're supposed to inform us also, Lordship, if that's the case.
Inform you in what sense?
From the school, they're supposed to, and we are, as far as my instruction is concerned, Lordship, I'm not aware whether we are representing, we have represented these respondents in other matters, the managing committee and the principal, Lordship.
No, in this matter, we're not talking about.
In this matter, we are not representing them, Lordship. We have the petitioner, Lordship. We are representing only we filed the petition on behalf of the petitioners only, Lordship. Not in this petition, Lordship.
Pass the orders. So you.
Yes, Lord. Lordship may pass necessary orders, and I'll file my written argument today itself, Lordship. I'll just supply it to the court master.
Mr. Learned Counsel for the petitioner has submitted that he may be allowed to file the written argument in course of the day. Mr. Adamnad has CGC has reiterated that he is appearing only for the Respondent Union of India, which has no role as far as the dispute between parties herein is concerned. This also the submission of the learned CGC that he is not appearing on behalf of the private respondent, that is the school and its managing committee. This being the case, this court would reiterate that in the absence of proper representation before this court, in spite of receipt of notice, as was submitted by Learned Counsel for the petitioner, this matter shall proceed ex parte against the respondent.
4 and 5.
Respondent number
4 and 5.
4 and 5. That is reserved for judgment reserve. You file that written argument.
Yes, Lord. I'll just supply it to the court master.